guys, 10 years of Geordie Shore. I have been chatting to you for 10 years of that.
I know. It's so long. It literally just feels like a blink of an eye. It's crazy how like quick it's gone.
Yeah, we were saying this the other week. I was like, imagine when, like, see, do you know when you've got kids, when you're like fully settled and your kids are about 10 or something and they start getting a bit cheeky and answering back and they'll be like, well, what do you know about this? And then you can just give them the Geordie Shore discs and just be like, there you go, watch that. Or like get it online.
Do you guys ever really go back and look at stuff? I mean, Chloe, there's so much out there of you.
Like, the thing is, you know what, like now, like obviously when I first was on Geordie Shore, I watched it because I wanted to see what I looked like on TV, but now it's just like, it's mostly just like a job for us. It's just, I don't ever watch myself back, and like, just it's a job. I'm just so grateful for like what it's obviously given us in life, because before Geordie, like I had nothing that I had now, but it's just, I'm so grateful for what I've been able to travel the world, meet these amazing people, and it just, yeah, it's just crazy. It's just, I never thought like when I was younger that I would have a life like this. Like, it's crazy.
So let's talk about the top 3 moments you reckon in the last 10 years. What really, both of you, comes into mind? Your top 3 stand out.
My top 3 is definitely obviously getting on the show. Best moment was probably going to Greece, the second series that I did. Like, that was when I started to really bond with the girls. And then the best third one, it's just what it's given us, what I've been able to achieve, like off the back of it. That's probably my favorite things. Experience, holidays, all the holidays. That's what I think is the best.
Yeah, James.
For me, definitely walking into the house for the first time, not knowing what to expect, meeting everyone and going through, obviously, the first series, brand new, not knowing what was going on, and the process of then it going on TV and stuff. That was just crazy. Could never have expected that. Secondly, just the opportunities and the places that you get to go to, Australia, Cancun, do you know what I mean? We've been everywhere, so definitely that. And then one of my favourite series was the series we done, a bucket list. So we all had to put things on, and then we got to like overcome them and tick them off with lists. So I had to fly a plane. That was a bit mad. I had to fly a plane over the Tyne Bridge.
You wouldn't be given that opportunity, would you? That's amazing.
No, but
I know that you both wouldn't have any regrets, but if you put yourself in a situation and play it out differently, where would you go back to behave differently or to get a different outcome?
I just think I won't be as, like, not even if it's not just on TV, I just mean in the full press. I won't be as honest anymore, like, to people. Like, I'm going to keep a lot more things a secret. I just feel like it's just always best. Really? Yeah.
As in what, your love life?
Everyone knows that I'm a very open book. I'm very, very honest with just a lot of things. But like, obviously, right now, I just feel like I want to start keeping stuff to myself as much now, because I just feel like you get too much backlash and it can really like affect your mental health. So I'm going to be like a lot more private with stuff now.
James, what about you? What situation would you go back to, or what would you do differently?
Not being, it's a tough one, because I think obviously if I looked back at some of the times, it was 10 years ago, like times have changed a lot more things you can say and do aren't acceptable now, which were perfectly fine then, and it was normal. And I feel like obviously you grow as a person. Like 30-year-old James to 20-year-old James is completely different people. So it's like, obviously I'll look back and stuff and I'll be like, I wouldn't do that now, but when I think back to the time, like, that's what it was all about. So I wouldn't change it. I always be true to myself. If I didn't think something at the time, I wouldn't have said it.
And what about if you could have put anyone in the house on any series with you? Who would you love to have come in, had a cameo, famous or not famous, both of you?
Kim Kardashian or Cardi B.
Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. Because he would just be like, you come in and you just go, right, we'll do whatever you say, mate. Have 10 shots of tequila. Yep, that's coming up. Or someone funny, do you know what I mean? Like Will Smith or something.
Paddy McGuinness. You do know that I've got the biggest crush on Paddy McGuinness. I just watch him on that show that he does, and I'm like, I want you to be my husband. I just think he's got that's the sort of banter that I like.
I think he's taken.
Oh, I love that. Is there any other person around that's got banter that we could hook you up with?
I've got a few boyfriends at the minute. It's very hard work.
Yeah, what can I do for Miss? Are you going or not?
Where?
Ibiza.
Well, you can't fly there, can you?
No, but I thought Wayne wanted you there or something.
Listen, me and Wayne are very, very good friends. We are really, really good friends. If he could get his way, he would definitely wife me off. But I'm actually like seeing a few people at the minute, so yeah.